these top ends, you want to make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. All right. So you want to look inside here, make sure, take your nail, make sure there's no scoring in here. If you got any type of scoring, you'll have to get your top end rehoned, or you'll have to get a new top end because you won't get all the compression that you need. Alright. So how this works, you literally want to find the best way to make this a Y. Oh, there's one more thing we have to do. Now I'm thinking about it. So there's this little key. You want to knock this key out, or else the motor won't come apart. That looks like that. Let's take your little 12 mil. We might have to go to 11, but just tap it. Yeah, it looks like I have to get 11. Let's grab your 11. For this to be shaped like a Y, we might actually want to bring this one down to here. Yeah, I think that's going to help us out. Yeah. Screw these in. Alright, so now what you want to do, you want to get it to where they're all flat. You want them all pretty flat. Once you got them to where they're pretty much flat and level, then what you want to do is you're going to want to get you a crescent wrench. And then, alright, so next step, you're going to want to take out all these case bolts. Make sure you got all of them out, all of them undone. Set them to the side. Alright, now it's time to split the motor. So you want to make sure this is nice and level. Make sure it's nice and straight, so it pulls the case off nice and straight. But you want to be careful. You don't want to do what I almost did right there. When you're doing this, you're tightening this tool. Hold on to the piston so that it doesn't damage the casing or the actual piston itself. So I like to just hold it as I turn this. It's going to make popping noises as you take it apart. What I like to do, I like to help it out. Go around, tap it. Try to loosen up that case a little bit. So as you can see, it's splitting right here, but it hasn't split right here yet. Tighten it a little bit more. Oop, that's why. You want to make sure you get all your bolts, guys. That could have been very bad. Luckily it wasn't. We got lucky. So, pay attention. Always go back over and make sure that you got everything. Yeah, so it's about ready to pop off. Feels like there it goes. Alright, so it just pops off like so. And boy, what is this? What do we got here? So I'm guessing that's silicone from the top end. We're gonna have to get that all cleaned up. Make sure we grab this washer. Alright, so bang, check everything out. Everything looks smooth, nothing's broke. So my buddy's mechanic said that there was something in the shifter that, or the gears weren't set up right, that's why the clutch wasn't working. But looks like the gears are working perfectly fine to me. Nothing in here is broke. He told him that there was clinking and clanking in here, and that it might need a new transmission. He also said that it's going to need a new rebuild kit. But as you can see, this is fresh. We just changed this. But I just wanted to split the motor open, just make sure. And then we're going to throw new gaskets and stuff on here for him. Get them all together. Put that away. Alright. Alright, so what we're doing now, just going to take a razor blade, gently go over this old gasket. Make sure there's none left. Because your motor could leak if you got gasket on here. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to start throwing her back together. Alright. So let's just take a rag, wipe all this stuff down. Alright, clean that off. Alright, now we got all this gasket off. We can start applying. So you don't have to do this, but that's what I like to do on all the bikes that I've rebuilt. I like to throw some of this Yama Bond on there, or in this case it's Honda Bond. But open this up. So what I like to do, I like to put a light coating all the way around this. Nothing big and crazy, just a light little coating, just to make sure that seals. Like I said, you don't have to do this.